distributivity. Next property, distributivity of multiplication, distribution of multiplication over addition. So over addition. So this thing, how can we write distributive of multiplication over addition means how can we write? Okay, so first one you have to know that, see here I will write one number. Okay, so first I will take A. Okay, so A multiplication, so this is called multiplication, A multiplication over addition. So over addition means B plus C. Okay, so here A means one number, B means one number, C means one number. So A into bracket B plus C. So this is called distributivity multiplication over addition. So this thing how can be written as, so A into B plus C. This thing how can we write? So first thing we have to notice that A we have to multiple first B. Okay, and then A we have to multiple with that C. Okay, so A into B. So what is that? First one A into B, and here what is the symbol here? Plus. So plus we have to write, and A multiplied by C. So A multiplied by C. So this thing how can be written as means, so A into B plus C, which can be written as A into B plus A into C. So this thing you have to know, students. Okay, so now don't get confusion. Instead of A and B and C, I am going to give one number, then you will get one idea. Okay, so first thing is I will write here, see 6 into 5 plus 3. Okay, so this is called distributivity over, here distributivity of multiplication over addition. Okay, now this answer we have to find the answer for this one. So left hand side, this is called left hand side, and this is called right hand side. Okay, so right hand side. Okay, so first thing you have to know, so how can we split? So 6 into 5 plus 3. So how can we split this number? So first one we have to multiply with this one, 6 into 5. Okay, next one here 6, here 3. So in between plus symbol is there. So 6 into 3. Okay, so just do this one. 6 into 5, what is the value? 30. Okay, so plus 6 into 3, 18. So that means what is that answer here? 48. Okay, so now we have to check on that in the left hand side. So this is left hand side, no? So 5 plus 3, what is the value? 5 plus 3, what is the value? 8. So 6 into 8, what is the value? 48. So here also 48, here also 48. That means what is the case means, in left hand side and right hand side it should be equal. Okay, left hand side and right hand side should be equal, students. That means what is the thing is, so here also 48 and here also 48. So that means what we have to say, so that means in the distribution of multiplication over addition means, what is the thing is, we have to distribute the number, because here it will be arranged into one group. So we have to make into distributive. Why? Because here multiplication is there, here plus is there. Okay, so we have to split that number. So we have to split that number means we have to carry the product from outside, what number is present, that number we have to product with that inside the number. Okay, this is called distributive over addition. Okay, multiplication over addition. Okay, so now we will move on to that. Based on this property, how can we work out, how can we apply in the problems? Okay, so now if you look on that example 5, so example 5, so what they given, example 5, so the school canteen charges 20 for lunch. Okay, 20 for lunch and 4 for milk each day. So how much money do you spend in 5 days on these things? How much money do you spend 5 days on these things? Okay, so there are two methods we can find the answer. Okay, first one, the school canteen charges for lunch. So we have to write for lunch. So for lunch, how much they found? So for lunch, how much rupees? 20 rupees. Okay, so 20 rupees we have to pay. And for milk, so this is for milk. So for milk, how much they spend? 4 rupees. Okay, so how much money do you spend in 5 days? So 5 days on these things. So 5 days means either I can calculate for lunch 5 days how much, for milk how much 5 days. So individually I can multiply and I can find the answer. Okay, otherwise I have to find for one day how much I have to pay, and then we have to multiply by 5. Okay, anyway, the method 1 and method 2 I will say that. So this is called method 1. Okay, so method 1. So in that method 1, what we have to do for lunch, so here cost of lunch we have to write for cost of lunch. So what is that cost of lunch for one day? 20 rupees. Okay, so 20 rupees. For 5 days, how much? So the 20 rupees. And this for 5 days here. So for 5 days means 20 into 5. What is the value 20 into 5? So 20 into 5, 100. So same way for cost of milk. So cost of milk means how much? 4. So for 5 day means, so 5 into 4. So 5 into 4, what is the value? 20. So that means total amount at the end of the 5 days. So 100 plus 20. So 100 plus 20 means 120. Okay. So this is the one way. So individually, and now I just multiplied individually. So for lunch how much? For milk how much? So what is that method 2, sir? Okay. Now I am going to calculate for cost of for one day. Okay. So as you know that for what is that for lunch? Okay. For lunch how much? For lunch here 20 rupees. Okay. For milk how much? Sorry, for milk here 4 rupees. Okay, so this means what it states that, so for one day I'm going to calculate for one day how much total amount I have to paid. Okay, so here what is the total amount for in one day? 20 plus 4, 24. Okay, now for 5 day same, that kind of amount I'm spending means to 24 into 5. So 24 into 5, so 4 5s are 20. Yeah, so 120. So that means 120 rupees I have to pay at the end of 5 day. Okay, so if you look on that this method and this method, what is the thing is, here I found that what I found. So here I found that cost of lunch and 5 days individually I have to find that answer, and finally I added. But what about the case here? So here I just found that for lunch how much, for milk how much, for one day I just calculated the total amount 24 rupees. That means for 5 days how much? So it will become 120 rupees. Okay, so the next one is, here they will say that answer on example 6. So example 6, what they mentioned here. So find 12 into 35. Find 12 into 35 using distributive property. Okay, so distributive property. So distributive is nothing but something we have to split on it, and we have to find the answer. Okay, so first one I will write. So here 12 into 35. So 12 into 35. So now I'm going to split the 35 as, okay, so 35 as 30 plus 5. Can I write 12 into 30 plus 5? Okay, so 12 into 30 plus 5, 35. Now you have to know that this is one number A, this is number B, and this is number C. So A into B plus C means what is that formula? So A into B, A into C. That means this number we have to multiple first, and this number we have to multiple. So what is the thing is 12 into 30. So plus 12 into 5. So 12 into 30 plus 12 into 5. So 12 into 30, what is the value? So 12 3s are 36 and 360 here. So that means 12 into 5. Okay. So here 60 will come. So 360 plus 60. So 420 will come. Okay. So this kind of only we have to do. And one more example they gave in your book. So just look on that. Simplify So what is the thing is, simplify 126 into 55 plus 126 into 45. Okay, so this kind of problem, what is that property here? Actually you have to say what is that property. So this property is here 126, here also 126. That means what is this property? This is called distributive property. Okay, so it is in distributive over what's called distributive of multiplication over addition, that property, because here also one common number, here also one common number, so 126. So how can we solve this problem? First we have to write this sum, 126 into 55 plus 126 into 45. Okay, so how can we write? First we have to look on that what are the common numbers. So 126, here also 126. So simply we have to take one common number. So from these two, any one number we have to take because of common. Okay, so common number 126. So I just take that one, and the remaining number, what is the remaining number? So here multiplication is there, no? So just put multiplication. So remaining number, what are the things remaining present? So 55 plus, so here plus is there, no? So the plus it will come here, 55 plus 45. Okay, so simply what is the thing is, just reverse on it. So a into b plus c, which is equal to a into b plus a into c. Same way you just reverse it, that one. So 126 into 55 plus 45. Now you know that the unit digit here 5, here 5. So that means if we are adding that 2-digit numbers, we will get one 0-digit and 0 ending number. So that means 126 into, so 55 plus 45, so it will come 100. So 126 into 100, so 126 and 00. Okay, so that means 12,600 it will come. Okay, so this kind of, so when they gave, okay, when they gave what's called any two number is repeated means, so one of the number you have to write. Okay, this is as a common, and the remaining number you have to write inside the bracket, and we have to do that same process. Okay, so 12,600 will come. Okay students, and so I will give one problem, so we will work on that and you have to solve it. Okay, so first one, find the sum in the exercise problem. I will solve first. So exercise 2.2. So exercise 2.2, if you look on that, find the sum by suitable arrangement. Okay, so by suitable arrangement, that is very important students. Suitable arrangement means we have to rearrange that one, so that only we will get how can we add that number easily. So suitable arrangement. Okay, what is the number they given? So the sum is actually, so 837 plus, what is the sum? 208 plus 363. Now in what way if we rearrange this number so that we can add this number easily? So how sir we can do? First one, we have to look on that unit digit. Here 7, here 8. So any two unit digit we can add first. So 7 plus 8, what's the number? 7 plus 8, 15. So 15 is, that means 5. So 5 means there is no 0 ending digit. So first we have to check whether you have to add any two of that unit digit number, so that you will get one 0 digit ending number or not. So now 7 plus 3. So 7 plus 3 means 10. So that means 0 ending number it will get. That means we have to rearrange this number. So how can we rearrange? 837. So this number we have to write here. So 363 plus 208. Okay, so 837 plus 363, what is the number? So here 800, here 300. So 800, 300 means, so 1100 plus 3763 means one more 100. Okay, and 208. So that means what is that number? So 1100 plus 100 plus 208. So 1100 plus 1200. So 1200 plus 208 means 1408. Okay, so this kind of we have to rearrange the number, and whether there is a chance, just if you are adding these two number, whether the 0 ending digit is there or not, you have to find it, and then you have to move on it. Okay students, so I will give one homework problem. You just try to solve this one. So exercise 2.2. exercise 2.2. So that B problem, okay, first one B problem. So what is the problem? 1962 plus 453 and then 1538 plus for 647. So in this you have to know that which are the two numbers. If you rearrange, that means you, so that you will get add it easily. Okay, so just try to solve this, students. This is that today's class, students. So I think you can understand that what is that associative property and what is that distributive property. So in the associative property we have to arrange the order, okay, make into group, so that we will get that answer in easy manner, same like in distributive also. Okay, so I hope you all understand. So thank you all, we will see in that next slot. Thank you.